Hey y'all, it's me. This is probably going to be a really short walking video because I didn't realize that my camera was so very low on battery. So let's get started. Looks like they've really salted the graveyard from the snow we had earlier in the week. But it is after 5 o'clock. Look at this daylight. The days are already so much longer than they were just a few short weeks ago, it seems like. This is just wonderful. And look at me. I am out here in short sleeves. It's probably, I don't know, it's at least 50 degrees and still daylight. Today, I think Erin's going to post this for me in the morning. Today is the 17th of January? 17th, 18th? I'm not even sure. That is one of the problems, maybe a good problem to have when you are employed from home, when you work from home. And with Hugh now, he kept me straight all these years when he was working a public job, but now that he's retired, we have a hard time keeping up with what day of the week it is. You can see just a little bit of the sunlight over there still. But we'll try to make a few rounds on this little path. Days like this just set me in the mood for spring. And I realize that we still have some bad weather to come. I mean, we're just the middle of January, so we've got February and March yet to wade through. I hope y'all are having a wonderful, wonderful week. I did want to just mention a couple things. These videos are not yet coming up on the days that I hoped they would. All of that will resolve in time. I still have the plan of doing the walking videos on, let me see, I think I had Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday. But as time moves forward, I hope I'll have a couple more days added in. I think I just need to walk a little bit more than just the 3 days. And any of y'all that want to join me, that will be lovely. And so we may have a couple of videos a day, because I don't want it just to be about walking. But so some days may have a walking video and something else as well. But I gotta tell y'all, I am having a blast doing these videos. I guess my life prior to now has been a little on the boring side, maybe. But it's so much fun. I do feel like I'm talking directly to people. And with Hugh, I mean, y'all, you know that he's hard of hearing, bless his heart. So most of the time when I talk with him, I'm repeating myself several times. So it gets a little frustrating when everything I say, he says, "What?" I told him one time, I said, I know now why all these years I've always thought little old people were mad at each other, because it seems like they're yelling. And I said, it's not. It's just they can't hear each other talk. So it's just a frustrating part of growing older, but in his case, it's a frustrating part of having been a heavy equipment mechanic for so many years. That's extraordinarily hard on your hearing, just all of that loud equipment you're constantly around. It's a plan and it's a goal. Hopefully at some point this year we've got to look into getting him some hearing aids. And I think that that will benefit him tremendously. Because you know it's got to be frustrating not being able to hear what people are saying to you. And I mean, it's frustrating for me that he can't hear me, but I know it's much more frustrating for him that he can't hear. So we'll get this resolved. But in the meantime, I love it that I have people to talk to that can hear me. And once again, I just want to tell you all I appreciate you, and I appreciate your comments and your encouragement. I think truly that this is going to be so good for me, and I think that it's going to be good for some of y'all. And yeah, let's just walk this journey together. I'm about ready to start making just a few changes dietarily. Is that a word? I'm not sure. But anyway, in our diet. And nothing earth-shaking, but I think we'll just make a small change and stick with it until we've conquered it. I thought a while back that perhaps what I needed to do was just add something in that is a good thing and subtract something that is a negative. So maybe I'll start like that if y'all want to join me, and you don't have to do the same things that I'm doing, but it would be my goal to add in the good thing and subtract the bad thing, and just stick with that until it has become a habit. So the good thing that I'm adding in is just going to be these walks. I'm committed to them 3 to 4 times a week, maybe more as springtime comes along and the weather's more consistent. And the thing that I want to subtract is eating after supper. I have a bad habit of staying up too late, for one thing. My dogs get me up early, so I'm constantly maybe in a sleep deficit. I don't know, because all of you moms out there, do we ever get really enough sleep? And I know my kids have been adults for many, many, many years, but I feel like it's maybe something I never quite got in the groove of. When I hear somebody say that they sleep 8 hours a night, I just always think, wow, that's a lot of sleep. But I do, for the most part, sleep at least 6.5 to 7 hours a night. And I know as you get older, most people say that they require less sleep. I'm not sure whether that's because maybe they're not getting as much exercise. I don't know. Or if it truly is a physiological thing and your body doesn't require as much. Someone asked what these were. I think they thought they were actually flowers, but it's not. It's a little seed pod. You can see them upside down. See the little seed pods in there. And I don't know what they are. If any of y'all recognize them, let us know. This spring it'll be interesting to see what that is. But anyway, I guess I've never really paid attention to it. Some kind of a vine. But I think I'm breathing a little easier. And I did bring tissue this time so I wouldn't sniffle all the way through this little video. So that's good. Oh, there's my timer. I have timers set for everything, guys. Let me see, that one had something to do with feeding Aaron's doggies. I think I'll have to do that as soon as I get home. He is with a friend tonight having dinner. So I told him I'd take care of the pups. I can't believe it's 5:15. And look at this, I still see just some dregs of sunlight up there. I am just enjoying this. Wow. I hope it's warm where y'all are at. I know some of you living in the Northeast and in the UK and different places that you're still dealing with some cold weather. And yeah, like I said, I know that this is just setting us up for a fall. To look at it in a very pessimistic way, this is just getting their hopes up for spring, and it will be dashed soon. But anyway, looking at it in an optimistic way, we can certainly enjoy it while it's here. And I am enjoying this to the point of being giddy. You can probably hear it in my voice. I'm just a little giddy. Yay. We went out to brunch yesterday, Hugh and I, with the neighbors that we had in Canton. We hadn't seen them in a couple of years. And that was so much fun. And if Lauren and Miss Ruth are watching this, hello. Enjoyed our time together. They were precious, precious neighbors. Sometimes you are blessed with absolutely the most incredible neighbors on the planet. And they were. How many times have I been around? Was this 2 or 3? Do y'all know? I gotta say, I wasn't really paying attention. It's kind of watching my little clock because I'm down to 2% battery. So I guess when I get to the car, I'm finished with this one. Next time we walk, we'll walk maybe a little bit further. But y'all just remember, walk at your pace and the length of time that you're comfortable with. And let's make this beneficial for each and every one of us. Let's just hold each other's hand and just encourage each other along this path called life. I am so enjoying you, and I hope you're enjoying each other as well. If you haven't checked out the Facebook page and you are interested in being part of the Facebook group, it is just called the Encouragement Circle, just like this video. And there's 2 photos on the front of it. One is of a river, and the one behind is a snow-covered our hill with our little barn on it. So I know there's several on Facebook. There's several sites called the Encouragement Circle. But any of y'all that want to join us there, you will be able to chat with each other a little more easily on your messengers, and you'll be able to share photographs of maybe the paintings if you paint along with us, or share photographs of just whatever's happening in your life that just makes you happy. Alright girls, I just wanted to come over here and see if we could get a view down the valley real quick before we run out of battery. If we run out of battery before I get over here, I'm just going to say blessings. I hope y'all have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful week. Look at the sun rays. Look at that, guys. Yeah. I'm just going to hold the camera there and just let the battery run out as it will. Blessings to all of you. Have a wonderful rest of your week. And I'll see you soon. Of course, you know me, I'll probably keep chattering until the battery's completely gone. But I thought I would end it up just in case it ended pretty quickly. I see little bits of smoke coming out of chimneys. People coming home from work. Pretty soon this little valley will be green. Beautiful, beautiful Kelly green. We'll have to come up here and watch the sunrise or the sunset quite often. The sunrise is of course equally beautiful coming from that direction. I think we're going to get a little peek of sunshine right between those two clouds. And I did want to mention that I read the videos. I read the comments. Every single comment. I can't reply to all of them. I run out of daylight, but I certainly appreciate them. I do want you to know they're read, and if we are ever able to have a live, I'll answer them on there. Actually, I'll probably go ahead and write them down and start answering them on these walking videos. That would probably be the best way to do this, just in case a live doesn't happen. But there comes a loud little vehicle. Look at that, guys. I love where I live. Makes me happy. What a beautiful, beautiful area. I've been all over the country, and I've been in some gorgeous, gorgeous places, so I am fully aware that the mountains of North Carolina are not the only beautiful place in the country. Never been out of the country except Canada. Canada's beautiful, but every place has its own just type of beauty. We lived in Idaho for about a year when Aaron was a baby. I've been in Florida a couple of times, down to Sanibel Island, and just all over the Northeast, a little bit into Canada. Just, we're a beautiful country. We're a beautiful continent, I should say that. Never been south of the border, but everywhere I've been certainly has its own beauty. So we can all just enjoy where we're at to the extent that we're able. Alright guys, I've chattered long enough. I'm going to go home and feed Aaron's pups and put my feet up for a little while. I will talk to all of you at some point very soon. Blessings and good night.